Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever met someone who seemed ordinary but achieved extraordinary things? And then you've seen brilliant minds who never quite reached their potential. What's the difference? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's attitude. The way you approach life, challenges, and people determines whether your journey is a story of triumph or regret. Talent is celebrated. We are often told that being smart, gifted, or naturally skilled will guarantee success. But the truth is, talent alone is a seed. It needs soil, sunlight, and water to grow. That soil is your attitude. Your ability to face setbacks with courage, to stay persistent when others quit, and to inspire those around you. These are the real forces that shape destiny. Today, I want to talk about why attitude, not talent, will define your success, and how cultivating the right mindset will make all the difference. Attitude determines how you respond to failure. Failure is not an enemy, it is a mirror. It shows you the cracks in your preparation, the gaps in your courage, and the areas where you must rise stronger. A talented person may stumble and hide from mistakes, but a strong attitude allows you to look at failure straight in the eyes and say, I will learn from you. Every fall is a teacher dressed in disguise, and your attitude determines whether you are a student willing to grow or a victim trapped in despair. Attitude is the courage to keep moving when the world seems to mock you. It is the silent whisper that tells you to try one more time, even when your body is tired and your mind is weary. Talent may make you confident for a moment, but attitude builds the stamina to withstand the storms of life. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, each setback a rehearsal for the strength that is yet to come. When you cultivate the right attitude, fear loses its grip. You stop avoiding failure and start embracing it as part of your journey. You begin to see mistakes not as punishments, but as invitations to grow, to expand, and to shine brighter than before. Talent without this perspective can become fragile, easily shattered by disappointment. Attitude is also the light you carry for others. When you rise after falling, you inspire people around you. Your resilience becomes contagious. Your courage becomes a beacon. Talent can impress, but it rarely moves hearts the way attitude does. People remember those who face life boldly, not just those who have gifts. It is in the moments of struggle that attitude reveals its power. While talent may fade when pressure mounts, attitude holds firm, guiding your steps and grounding your spirit. It teaches patience, endurance, and self-belief. Even when the path is unclear, attitude gives you the confidence to keep walking. Every failure becomes a chapter in your story, and attitude ensures it is a chapter of growth, not defeat. It shapes how you see yourself, how you see the world, and how you navigate the challenges that come without warning. Talent may open doors, but attitude ensures you can walk through them, even when obstacles block your way. Ultimately, attitude turns every trial into triumph. It transforms fear into courage, despair into hope, and setbacks into lessons that cannot be taken away. Talent alone may win applause, but attitude builds a life of resilience, purpose, and endless possibility. Attitude drives consistency. Talent cannot. Consistency is the quiet power that shapes extraordinary lives. Talent may shine in bursts, but attitude allows you to show up every day, even when inspiration is nowhere to be found. It is the inner voice that tells you to take the small steps, to grind in silence, and to trust the process, even when results seem distant. Talent is fleeting, but attitude ensures persistence, becomes a habit, a way of life, and a force that cannot be stopped. With attitude, you develop patience, you learn to respect the slow accumulation of effort, the invisible work, and the discipline required to transform dreams into reality. Talent alone can produce brilliance, but brilliance without discipline fades quickly. Attitude is the muscle that grows stronger with each repetition, each effort, and each small success. Consistency nurtures growth that talent alone cannot achieve. It turns ordinary actions into extraordinary results and builds mastery over time. It is the commitment to keep going when others quit, the courage to repeat, refine, and persist when the world rewards only the spectacular. Talent may dazzle, but attitude sustains. Attitude teaches you humility. It allows you to focus on progress rather than praise. It shows you that every day is a chance to improve, to learn, and to rise higher. Talent may give you recognition for a single moment, but attitude ensures you are worthy of it again and again. It transforms effort into habit, struggle into achievement, and potential into performance. When you rely solely on talent, success becomes unpredictable. You may shine once, then falter under pressure or neglect. But when attitude drives your actions, consistency becomes your superpower. Every day, you lay bricks of perseverance, slowly but surely building the foundation of your success. Attitude also shields you from disappointment. When results take time to appear, a strong mindset reminds you that persistence matters more than immediate reward. Talent can become frustrated by delay, but attitude finds joy in the journey, learning to celebrate growth rather than outcome. In the end, consistency born from attitude is what separates the transient from the timeless. Talent may open a door, but only consistent effort, sustained by attitude, can walk through, build, and transform that opportunity into lasting success. Attitude shapes your relationships and network. No one succeeds alone. Talent may get noticed, but it is attitude that builds trust, loyalty, and meaningful connections. The way you treat people, the respect you show, and the encouragement you give becomes the magnet that draws others toward you. A strong attitude creates allies, mentors, and collaborators, while talent without humility may isolate even the most gifted person. Attitude allows you to listen, understand, and respond with empathy. It helps you see value in others, celebrate their achievements, and lift them alongside yourself. Talent may dazzle, but it rarely inspires cooperation. Attitude transforms every encounter into an opportunity for growth, every relationship into a partnership, and every challenge into collective progress. It is your attitude that defines how people perceive you. Are you approachable, kind, and encouraging, or distant, arrogant, and dismissive? Talent can impress a crowd, but attitude builds lasting influence. People will follow, support, and invest in those who carry humility, patience, and positivity, not just brilliance. When adversity strikes, attitude shows in how you respond to others. It allows you to remain calm, constructive, and solution-focused even under pressure. Talent may falter when tested, but attitude ensures that relationships remain intact, trust is preserved, and collaboration thrives. Attitude is the bridge that connects ambition with impact. It creates a network not out of obligation, but out of respect and shared purpose. Talent may open doors, but attitude makes people want to walk through those doors with you. It nurtures loyalty, encourages mentorship, and allows influence to spread far beyond individual capability. A person with the right attitude turns challenges into shared victories. They inspire, guide, and lift others as they climb. Talent can win accolades, but attitude builds a community, a network, and a legacy of connection that lasts far longer than any moment of individual brilliance. Ultimately, attitude ensures that your journey is not solitary. It transforms talent into influence, potential into impact, and opportunity into collective achievement. Success grows when attitude nurtures the bonds that talent alone cannot sustain. Attitude creates opportunities where talent finds none. Opportunities rarely arrive in perfect timing. Life is unpredictable, filled with obstacles, rejections, and doors that seem permanently closed. Talent may shine under ideal conditions, but it is attitude that sees the cracks in walls as openings, the closed doors as invitations to innovate, and the failures of others as lessons for your next move. A strong attitude turns every no into a not yet, every limitation into a challenge, and every obstacle into a stepping stone. When you cultivate the right attitude, fear of the unknown loses its grip. You begin to explore paths that others avoid, take risks that others hesitate to try, and embrace challenges that would intimidate someone relying solely on talent. Opportunities are not always handed to the gifted. They are created by the resilient, the persistent, and the determined. Talent may get noticed, but attitude makes you memorable. Attitude fuels creativity. When resources are limited, when the competition is fierce, or when circumstances seem impossible, a positive mindset compels you to find solutions, innovate, and adapt. Talent alone may falter when the usual methods fail, but attitude pushes you to think differently, to seek paths unseen, and to create possibilities where none existed before. It is in the face of adversity that attitude shines brightest. While talent may hide or falter when faced with rejection, the right mindset sees it as feedback, a guidepost pointing toward a better approach. Every challenge becomes an invitation to grow, to learn, and to discover new ways to succeed. Opportunities multiply for those willing to persist and adapt. Attitude also empowers courage. It allows you to step out of your comfort zone, to say yes when others say no, and to persist when fear tries to paralyze you. Talent alone cannot carry you through the discomfort of growth, but attitude thrives in discomfort, finding the hidden doors that others never notice. A person with the right attitude does not wait for luck, they create it. They see potential in unlikely situations, possibilities in failure, and doors in walls that seem impenetrable. Talent may provide initial recognition, but attitude opens avenues that talent alone could never reach. Ultimately, attitude turns limitation into liberation. It transforms rejection into redirection, obstacles into opportunities, and ordinary circumstances into extraordinary breakthroughs. Talent can spark brilliance, but attitude ensures the spark becomes a flame that lights the path forward. Attitude determines the longevity of your success. Even the most gifted individuals can burn out, fade away, or lose direction. Talent may give you a moment of triumph, but attitude is what sustains achievement over a lifetime. A strong mindset allows you to navigate change, recover from setbacks, and remain committed when challenges persist. Success is not a single event. It is a continuous journey. And attitude ensures that journey never loses momentum. Attitude teaches endurance. It reminds you that temporary victories are not enough, that life will always demand more, and that growth comes from consistent effort, discipline, and reflection. Talent may deliver fleeting brilliance, but attitude delivers longevity, the ability to evolve, persist, and thrive over time. It is attitude that fuels reinvention. Life changes, industries shift, and circumstances transform. Talent may have allowed you to reach a milestone once, but attitude equips you to pivot, adapt, and seize new opportunities in a world that is constantly evolving. Without attitude, talent can become obsolete. With it, success becomes timeless. A positive attitude ensures that recognition does not breed complacency. It keeps you humble, focused, and determined to improve. Talent may give accolades, but attitude ensures you remain grounded, striving, and committed to growth, no matter how high you rise. It turns achievements into platforms for greater impact. Attitude nurtures resilience in the face of adversity. When failures, criticism, or setbacks occur, talent alone may crumble, but attitude sustains, teaches, and redirects. It allows you to embrace challenges as lessons, obstacles as opportunities, and hardships as the very fuel for growth. Success, therefore, is not just about brilliance. It is about how you persist, adapt, and rise continuously. It also shapes character. Attitude influences how you treat people, how you make decisions, and how you contribute to the world beyond your own achievements. Talent may impress, but attitude inspires. Longevity in success is never measured by recognition alone, but by the positive mark you leave on people, communities, and the world around you. Ultimately, attitude ensures that success is enduring. It protects achievements from fleeting fame, preserves growth beyond talent's natural limit, and allows you to continue thriving even when circumstances are unfavorable. It is the quiet force behind every lasting accomplishment. the invisible strength that ensures your story does not end with a moment, but continues to shine through a lifetime. At the end of the day, talent is a gift, but attitude is a choice. One is given, and the other is cultivated. And it is the choice of attitude that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve, those who shine briefly from those who leave a lasting mark. Focus not on how naturally gifted you are, but on how resilient, consistent, and adaptable your attitude is. Nurture it, protect it, and let it guide your every action. Because at the end of the day, attitude is the engine, and talent is just the fuel. And without the engine, fuel alone goes nowhere.